Join me as we unlock the mysteries of Metatron's cube. We activate light body and divine protection. Through Metatron's cube and sacred geometry. Walk with me. Thank you. Namaste. Stillness and blessings, family. Love and light, health and wholeness. Stillness and blessings, love and light, health and wholeness. Stillness and blessings, love and light, health and wholeness. To one and all. I hope y'all in a very high vibratory frequency this Tuesday afternoon. As for me myself, I'm feeling good. We got book 2 in today of the Law of Life, ADK Loop. I had book 1. Man. I had book 1. I got book 1 probably around 2000, 2009, I'd say. It's 2009. So this is what book 1 looked like in 11 years. you know, when you actually, put it to work and study what you got around you, that's what it'll look like. But this is what a brand new book look like. I hope everybody once again in the highest vibration possible. Let me shut out some of this noise. I'm feeling very well today. I got a few things I wrote down throughout the course of the day. Actually, I got some things from yesterday for y'all too. I just want to keep reminding us our character determines our fate, not our talent. The highest reminder of how far you've come, grew, and matured is when you see who you used to be acted out by someone who now has to learn the same lessons that you have come to know, grow, and mature through. And then you have to be patient with those people. Sometimes it may be family, sometimes it may be friends, or just sometimes it just may be regular passerbys. The man or woman at the grocery store. I would like to remind us that for the most part, we were all born pure and positive beings. The world, in the form of life experiences, living circumstances, and the families we were born into, as well as the friends that we make along the way, has helped play a part for us to figure it all out. All these things, life, slowly wears us down. But you are light and you are happy. You just forgot. We all are light and we are supposed to be happy. Most of us just forgot. Life is happening around us. We are always experiencing miracles. We just fail to see the blessings to recognize them. If you're feeling down right now, which is the reason that I wore pink, because I feel a need of healing in the collective. If you're feeling down, if you're feeling body aches, if you're feeling anything of that nature, say with me, my feeling world has no power to accept anything less than health, less than perfection, less than vitality. Ashe, so be it. Let me take off these glasses so I can see, and that's for who catch it. Because we need the first eye. They call it the third eye, but it needs to become the first eye. I was watching the movie Antebellum, and it's a part when I didn't pay attention to it at first, but on the plantation they couldn't speak. But then later on in the movie, it was a part when I think they was calling her Addie, but her name was Veronica before she was kidnapped. She got into an elevator, and then the little girl entered the elevator, and the little girl to me represented the divine child in one frequency. And then she also represented the divine child in another frequency, one the creative spark, and later on, pardon me, did you pause it? Y'all pardon me for whatever I'm experiencing, but anyway. The little girl got in the elevator and she said, the lady Veronica said something to the little girl, and the little girl said, "Shh, you're not supposed to speak." And in that moment, I thought about what we was going through right now with this COVID pandemic and the system stressing us wearing masks. Not that the masks don't play an importance of staying safe or staying healthy or staying cautious. But I saw two sides of it. The mask is also a way of shutting down our voice, shutting down us speaking. In that, I wrote, that was the revelation to me. The shutting down of the imagination by not being allowed to speak. We can't go for that. Don't hide how you feel. If you are not okay, let somebody know, man. Don't hide how you feel if you are not okay. Please let someone know. Don't assume that people around you should know that something is not right with you. Because we have our own life too, and we're not always paying attention while we're living with you. nor is it always easy to see nor is it always easy to see when most of us have become comfortable with hiding who we really are anyway, to present an artificial persona to the world. With that, don't hide how you feel, man, because I know it's a lot going on. You can't go wrong being open-minded. And last but not least, you can get further in life by using manners. With that, we're going to proceed to the ADK loop. Law of life. I can't even close it because I got a diagram I'm going to have to use. So we're going to proceed to the ADK loop, law of life. Book 2. Mercury retrograde has been messing with me, you know, my voice and all, you know, my energy, so y'all work with me. I will read the poem starting on page 203. Shambhala. Shambhala, built through the 900 years in ethers to inner sight, now appears. Tall minarets and cosmic rainbow hue, with atmosphere and a great sea of sapphire blue. A city pulsating above the Gobi sand, connected by marble bridge to mainland. Trees, terraces, fountains, temple with golden dome for the Lord of the world, his sacred home. To Shambhala, Sanat Kumara from Venus came with the other Kumaras, lords of the flame, bringing to earth new hope for redemption through the sacred fire's action of purification. Shambhala, where dwelt the Ancient of Days, whose holy presence changed mankind's ways. All messages from thy sacred halls have come, with marvelous truth and love illumining some. His voluntary exile from the planet Venus, millions of years in sacrifice for us, until by our light his ransom we pay, with a place in this system permanently stay. He, in his patience, sustained the earth through the centuries until her new birth, when through mankind enough light would expand to become now a great radiating sun. Shambhala, his earthly home, a paradise sublime, shall again manifest physically a fourth time, and be thus sustained throughout eternity, a perfect outpicturing of divinity. Shambhala, holy city of King of Kings, to whose feet each one his harvest brings, placing it on the altar in his name, whereon stands visible the great threefold flame. Now when the close of the cycle has come, he, returning to his beloved and his home, through his great love and all mankind did raise, to him shall we forever give our great sincere praise. Creation. Two cosmic beings take the initiation to become sun god and sun goddess, and are endowed with the power to create a system of worlds. They then design within their consciousness the plan of their solar system, the number, type, size, and formation of each planet with all the details, also the number and type of life streams to evolve or develop upon each planet. They then draw to themselves, through cohesive power, a cosmic silent watcher who offers to hold within his or her own consciousness a being, the light pattern for the planets of the solar system. They also draw to themselves the Elohim of creation. There are 7 for this system, who offer to help build the planets, each in its appointed time. They draw the builders of form, archangels, the directors of the 4 elements, the devas, seraphim, cherubim, angels, and guardians also are drawn forth. The creation of a planet takes by the sun. The creation of a planet takes place by the sun god and sun goddess, formulating a design which is given to a chosen planetary silent watcher who maintains the design in the consciousness. The creation of a planet takes place by the cooperation of the silent watcher, the seven Elohim, the builders of form, devas, the directors of the four elements, and the beings of the elements. The seven Elohim build the form of the planets. They represent the mental activity or radiation. The seven archangels represent and supply the spiritual feeling activity or radiation. The seven Elohim get the design from the planetary silent watcher. The Elohim, masculine and feminine, project forth their combined light rays, and where they meet or cross the permanent atom is formed the threefold flame, around which is drawn the electronic light substance, creating the planet. These two rays are the two permanent rays to this planet. In the center of the planet is the magnetizing focus, a similar action as the threefold flame in the heart, that holds the atoms of the physical body together. This forms the cohesive power for the electrons or atoms of the earth, water, and air elements. As I scanned this earlier, the Spirit gave me some things to mind, and I tried to draw it, and so this is what I just read in the explanation of a picture. Masculine, feminine, YX. The energy's flowing down and up, and the energy is flowing north and south, and the energy is flowing west to east. That's the flame, and that's the atom in the heart. And it vibrates out, woman and man, masculine and feminine energies. In gender, we are male and female. There has to be a natural gravity, a magnetic pull, for a planet to hold things and mankind to it. That is controlled by the rod of power, which is kept at Shambhala. Along with this magnetic pull, mankind have tied their energies with earth substance by human desires and appetites through the senses or through the flesh, what makes the heavy gravity pull of earth, thus preventing levitation, which should be a natural activity. It is the binding force. There are cosmic beings who offer their service to formulate the axis, such as Polaris and Magnus, who sustain the axis for the earth at the present time. Earth was created through the rhythmic release of the outpouring of the seven Elohim over a long period of time, until it reached a point of completeness, and the threefold flame in the center began its function, and the earth began to revolve upon its axis. It is radiation from the sun that causes a planet to rotate on its axis and move in its orbit around the sun. When the elements have been drawn together, then the light energy from the sun, which is a fire element, interpenetrates the planet, establishing the fecundating power of the fire element, and the various cosmic beings give their specific elements or virtues which make the planet a habitable place for individualized flames in physical form. When the planet Earth was to be created, Virgo and Pelur, twin rays, offered their services to produce or supply the substance of the earth element, which would hold form for the water element, as well as provide stationary substance or substance of a vibratory rate that would support the weight of the bodies of mankind and upon which they could live. This earth substance was created from the atoms formed by drawing pure electrons around a central core. The substance of earth in the beginning was completely pure and of a more rapid vibratory rate than now, therefore not nearly so dense. It was similar to what we now know as the ethers. Other planets function at more rapid vibrations on the original plane. The earth element was originally pure substance, and the colors of the seven rays played through it, producing an iridescent radiance. Pelur's radiance from the center permeate the entire earth.
The directors of the elements, Virgo, Neptune, Aries, and Helios, which is the sun, or a director of the fire element, with their beings of the elements, the gods of the mountains of the sea, Amaryllis, the goddess of spring, and the various devils, then created the mountains, rivers, valleys, mineral and plant life, trees, shrubs, flowers, and all that goes to make up a beautiful planet. Gold and jewels were placed in the earth to give out radiation. They grow similar to plant life through radiation from great beings who direct these activities. All creation takes place to rhythmic of music. All creation takes place to rhythm of music. All creation takes place to rhythm of music. The sun god and goddess, in the meantime, draw forth individualizations to people the planet. We are those individualizations. We are those people, the children of the sun. Like, share, subscribe, question, comment. Excuse my camera malfunctions. We gonna get through all of that. And I thank you for the donations. I thank you for the questions, and I thank you for the comments. My cash app is $SAIWOODAGOD. That's $Sawoo God. I wish y'all a restful, peaceful, healthy, and blessed evening. 1.